Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. Time to look at the upcoming basketball shoes again. Tons of good stuff. I know we didn't do one for July. I finally got back from my trip to visit family with a little one. We're gonna make it out with some early looks. I went sneaker shopping pretty much every other day in China. Needed to watch the baby and stay cool in the malls because it was stuffing hot outside. Also, I am aiming to upload a new video every single day in the month of August. I mean, I still have like 10 to 20 pairs of shoes to talk about with y'all. Some are absolutely amazing performers. So don't forget to consider subscribing if you haven't. That way you can stay updated with all the good stuff coming out. I would greatly appreciate it if you do. Back to the grind. Let's get right into the best releases in August. Plenty of heat to end the summer. Starting off on August 1st, busy first day as usual. Just Nike alone, there are plenty of dope new colorways. Now, by the time I post this video, some of them might have become available already, depending on your location. And these days are always subject to changes or delays. You know how it goes. LeBron Next Gen Amped is getting a very cool mismatch colorway with equity stitched in gold on the heel. Equity, not equality this time. I thought the whole concept is very ironic, but this is a beautiful pair in hand. Black on the left shoe, white on the right. Good quality leather, and I think this is definitely one of the better LeBron colorways as of now. I mean, the grandma's couch on the LeBron 21, like, oh my, at least I can't pull it off. KD 17, we're getting an iron gray colorway. Pretty simple. I thought they were gonna name it the Slim Reaper or something like that. The black and red kind of create that bloody theme from a far angle. So that's coming on the first too. Sabrina 2 is getting a Team USA treatment basically. This red one is called United. I don't know if you guys are watching the Olympics. I am absolutely not. But this time around, it's prime time for some USA colorways. So this is literally the best time to cop if you like this type of color blocking. Sabrina 2 is a great shoe. I love it. One more from Nike. They're still releasing more Ja 1s. At this point, I would just wait for the Ja 2 or grab the ones on a nice discount. Oh, GT Cut 3, there are plenty more ahead too. And then from Puma, there will be a triple white Stewie 3. I still haven't gotten that shoe yet. Might be going for this one. It's super clean. MB3 Low, there are also a few colorways. Some are available already in case you're interested. They were really slacking on the MB2 Low. For some odd reason, Puma only came out with like 1 or 2 colorways on the previous low top. So looks like they're stepping it up. Still on the first, we should be seeing this black and yellow colorway on the Harden Volume 8. For the Volume 7, I went for this colorway. So personally, I probably won't be going for it. But I think this combination works very well on the 8. This is more of a bright yellow on the foam carrier, and it really makes the color pop. So that's another good one. Same day, Adidas is also dropping the AE1 MX Fuchsia. This is a regular AE1, by the way, not the low top. So similar to the MX Gray, another one of those foam runner colorways, I like to call it. This pink, or fuchsia as they call it, this one's a little too much for me. The next day, on August 2nd, Jordan Tatum 2, white and bright crimson. There's a black colored trim with some tiny speckles on it, hitting the outlet soon, probably. But hey, I saw this other new colorway. I believe it might be a regional exclusive to China or Beijing specifically. It has the Dongdan logo on the tongue. So that's where they host a very popular street ball tournament every year. Nike and Jordan brand usually make a special colorway each year for the players who participate in that tournament. Anyways, the Tatum 2 has been one of my personal favorite shoes this year. Not trying to be sarcastic here. So I bought this pair. The upper is like a tie-dye, but also reminds me of neon lights. Also dropping on the 2nd is the New Balance Hezi Low V2. These are the first 2 colorways to release. I'm personally very excited for this one. The first version was a little underwhelming, to be honest. They're priced fairly, but as a low top shoe that features fuel cell, there wasn't really a clear identity as to like why we should be buying these instead of something else, such as the AE1 Low, let's say, that also goes for $110. The V2 looks more aggressive. Maybe it's because of Tyrese Maxey rocking them. It just feels like it's got great potential as an elite guard shoe. Setup hasn't really changed. The according to their product description. So we'll find out very soon. Speaking of another shoe that became more aggressive, I should probably add that in the month of August, we'll definitely be seeing at least one more Jordan 39 colorway. I've enjoyed playing in these so far, but I also noticed one problem with it. I thought the black one looks the best. These ones that Jordan Brand has unveiled are all pretty plain and simple, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, anyways, another big name to look out for this month. All right, we'll keep going. On the third day of the month, Way of Wade 11 Hall of Fame. This one looks quite similar to the launch colorway, except it's got a light gray upper panel, and the same light gray can be found on the big TPU logo clip wrapping up the heel. I'll tell you one thing, I was highly skeptical about a lot of things on the 11, but aside from breathability, this is a perfect hoop shoe. I even wore these casually out on the streets in China too, for almost a month. You think durability will suck for outdoors, but this also is holding up well for me. Minor yellowing, but no significant damage on the treads. Despite the nasty price tag, the Wild 11 seems to sell out fast on their official site. So you gotta be on the dot for this one at 10 a.m. Pacific time, if I'm not mistaken. While we're on the Way of Wade 11, their flagship model is obviously top-notch across the board, but I found an alternative to it. More importantly, it's a cheaper alternative. That is the All City 12 Encore. Same brand, same features on some parts, and same level of performance. They both use their GCU also, so the type of rubber you get is basically the same. The Encore material wraps around my feet just like the Wild 11. It also has a huge logo clip and is very bouncy and grippy. They might even be slightly more breathable. However, being a low top shoe, stability around the ankle is a lot worse. I had these while I was in China. The pink one looks nice too, and there's also a blue one coming up as well. That one just has Duke written all over it, color-wise. Great performance, slightly heavy, but let's say even the tongue is pretty much a mirror reflection of the Way of Wade 11. On the 5th, man, we've seen ads and pictures of this colorway ever since a few months ago. I think Adidas waited a little too long to release the low top, but the mural colorway of the AE1 low will finally come out soon. I'm pretty happy with how mine turned out so far. If you like a brighter color, this one might be a good cop. Anthony Edwards has worn this exact colorway multiple times during the playoffs, if I remember correctly. But just so you know, if you want to go for the lows, there's a lot more coming in the same month too, you'll see. August 6th, I wrote this one down, but now that I'm looking at it, apparently it's only a grade school release. The Sabrina 2 Gold Quest. Some Mambasita vibes maybe, but perhaps the biggest release of the month, you probably have seen news about it somewhere, that is an actual Kobe making a return. The Kobe 4 gold medal. Kobe dominated the 2008 Beijing Olympics, and that was 16 years ago, if you think about it. Crazy. Now, on the Pro Trail, they're bringing this iconic colorway back. Either way, it should be way better than the Girl Dad colorway that came out earlier this summer. In terms of functionality, I should clarify. As beautiful as the Girl Dad colorway is, that upper, I know some who really hated the hoop in it. On the 9th, the KD4 Nerf is coming back. These KD4 retros are all very cool, but I think getting the Galaxy is more than enough. I don't know when and how this one gained the grill status, but I guess some people are just calling it a grill. Maybe a lot of it has to do with how limited they were initially, like 13 years ago. KD retros, I've noticed they don't make a ton of them. Stock size has been fairly small. Resellers are probably going after them. As a throwback for nostalgia or collection purposes, this one does come with a good amount of details. A special box and all that. Pure performance-wise, I really can't say the KD4 is that good of a shoe to be fought for on release date. So that's my take on it. Great release, but if you missed out on it, or if it sold out fast, wherever you are, just let it go. Moving towards the middle of the month, on the 12th, Curry 12. I really don't have much to comment on the Curry. Same flow also, we can see that from the images. These are also Team USA colorways. Steph has been wearing these in game. On the 13th, Luka 3 Fear. Black and dark gray, white also with an area of bluish translucent rubber in the middle. I'm pretty neutral about the Luka 3 so far. It came with some surprises for me. We'll save that for the video coming up soon. On the 14th, following the Luka 3, his son's got a new colorway too. It's a Team USA colorway on the AE1 Low. Predominantly navy on this one. We saw the red one too, and there's also a white USA colorway. Who knows which one is getting released exactly when, but they should all come out at some point during the month. Now here comes the brand new model of the month, the Nike Zoom Freak 6. Or it might just be called the Freak 6. They don't do the Zoom Freaks anymore. This lounge colorway, full of roses on the upper, I think it looks really cheap. Just my personal take on it. Very subjective, of course. I'm gonna wait for more colorways. Meanwhile, Giannis has worn these in the Olympics. Even on feet, it still looks like a leak. Honestly, the black one might be more appealing visually. Design-wise, it still has a huge Nike swoosh. There's also a red colorway that might be China exclusive. It has its nickname in Chinese on the tongue. Cushlang 2.0 plus a 4-foot zoom unit. So not much has changed setup-wise. And they might be quite similar to the Freak 5, which technically isn't a bad thing. Yeah, we'll soon have an answer on everything on August 16th. That's when they officially release. Along with the Freak 6, his new budget shoe, the Giannis Immortality 4, might be dropping at the same time. There's like a Gengar looking one that I really like. Finishing off the month, we still have a couple of good ones. On the 22nd is a very colorful Tatum 2. Mostly a lemon yellow base. Some light blue and pink on there. One of the better takes on the Tatum 2, in my opinion. Right after that, on the 23rd, on Kobe's birthday, of course they'll do something. And Nike decided to bring back the Kobe 9. According to multiple sneaker sources online, they're releasing both the high top and low top of the Kobe 9 Elite in the Halo colorway. So that's going to be the same idea as the Kobe 8 Pro Troll Halo. Triple white, except for some black color near the heel of the high top. Super clean. Performance-wise, you can for sure expect elite traction, but I only had one pair of the Kobe 9, which I sold already for like less than 200 bucks. I had the snakeskin EXT one. It was so bad that I couldn't even move in that shoe, let alone play basketball in it. That shoe felt worse than a pair of work boots to me. The upper is super hard and stiff. Plus it was a gift from my ex, so I just got rid of it. Anyways, Elite should be a lot better. I'm sure a lot of us are most excited for the Kobe 9s next month. And safe to say, most of us will also be disappointed yet again with a fat L. But good luck to everyone on that release. And I'll throw in one last one. On the 28th, this Jordan 17 Low UNC colorway really got my attention. I know we don't talk about the retros as much anymore here on this channel, but this is such a beautiful pair. The blue on the inner sleeve just hits right. I am certainly not paying that more than 300 USD retail price. That's disgusting. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it, sorry. So that's about all I wanted to cover for the upcoming releases in August. More Wave 11, more Jordan 39, more Sabrina 2, return of the Kobe 9 Elite, classic KDs, new mismatching colorways, a bunch of Team USA stuff, you name it. Let me know which one you're most excited for down in the comments. I'm ready to load up the month with pure sneaker content. Let's keep grinding. Hope you're enjoying the summer. Whether you're working hard or slacking off, just be sure to spend enough time with family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.